Hello, Virgo. This is Barta from Roosters Peacock, and I'm going to be doing your August 10th through the 16th general intuitive reading. And right before the reading got going, I always clear my thoughts. And we've not just got a new moon coming up on the 12th, we also have an eclipse. All right, let's see how this eclipse is going to be affecting you, because actually this eclipse is actually going to be quite a big one as well. It is definitely transformational, but you know what? As human beings, we are constantly transforming, but this one right here it's something I think you've already been quietly working on it. And earlier, because I literally had to take a pause before I started, I actually redid your reading. I started doing it, and then I thought, you know what? I want to try it just a little bit different. But I heard becoming and moving forward. But here's the thing: is we're always moving forward. But I think this is actually an action. This is something that you've already either put into the works recently, or it's something that you're going to take action on. And I believe it's going to be this week. There's no more waiting. That's what I feel. Oh, okay. Focus. What is this? What can this entail? Excuse me. Prosperity, achievement. We've got your eternal spirit, higher self, sacred intuition. You know what? It's something that literally you've set for a while within yourself on this. And for some of you, it's a desire that you've wanted to do for a while. Others of you, it was literally putting fear off to the side. Others of you, was just literally quieting the noise on the external so you could actually take in focus. We've got the healing heart. This could also be revolving around love, acceptance, or romance. Okay. We've got family tree. This is kind of pinpointing people that may be involved in this situation. All right, let's see here. Okay, I like that one. Yep. Okay, that's it. Okay, you know that saying, well, it's not really a saying. Whenever you get rushed and you get moving really, really fast, and it's just like, it seems like nothing's really going anywhere. This one right here is letting go of urgency. So whether it is just life itself, and because life's chaotic, period. And sure, you can reach your peace and stuff like that at home. But what I'm saying is it's just so busy. And I feel this is going to be hitting the Virgos, where you've been having to go, literally, it's kind of like you take a rope, and you know how there's little strands that come out right here. Instead of just being one rope, it just slowly starts fraying. That's what I feel Virgos are no longer going to be doing. They're not going to be taking and kind of putting themselves, thinning out what they want to be able to do or focus on. They're not going to be going in multiple 50 different directions. Okay. Yeah, that feels correct. So you're going to be focusing on your prosperity. I feel there is an achievement. I do. That's a big one right there. Completion and reward. Something's, for some of you, the answer is something's coming to a conclusion. Others of you, see, you've been going forward for a while. So I keep seeing forward as well. But the thing with it is you've already been going forward. For some of you, it's been quite a long race. And see, that's the thing. It's been a race. And over here, it says letting go of urgency, surrender, freedom from time constraints. Anything that's been time consuming that actually has not been helping you achieve what you needed to be doing. Some of you, it's actually stuff that you literally had to put off to the side. And then, it just seemed to never quite get to where you could do it. I think it's coming around. You are going to be able to, you're coming up from the depths right here. We've got releasing difficulty. You're going to be releasing, and you have been, not just thoughts, but you've been releasing people, anything that's been tying you down. And I hate to say it, but basically wasting your time. That's what it feels like. And don't get me wrong, because we do have the healing heart, and we've got love, acceptance, romance. We've got the family tree over here. So family, friends, lovers. Now, as we both well are aware of, that not everybody is, I'm not saying people are a waste of time, but you are cutting out the unnecessary extras. Let's put it that way. Yep. You've been focusing a little bit more on yourself. And I think it's just literally like that rope. You've been having to go in so many different directions, probably even handling different situations that may not even been yours to handle. You know what I mean? Just literally, really giving. This is definitely going to be hitting the Virgos, where you have been sacrificing for not just a short period of time, but for a long time. You may have even put your goals and achievements off to the side. But the thing with it, you are back. That's it. You're back. That's what I get. Prosperity. Prosperity is one of the biggest one. And I am seeing dollar signs in my head. So to me, instantly, this is something you probably put off to the side or had to. It's almost like I keep seeing the sacrifice card in my head. Hold on. Let's see here. Yep. And I don't always say this, but I've noticed I've been saying this lately, not just with your sign, but others as well. For some of you, a karmic cycle has come to an end, and that's doors are closing. This is going to be, I don't think this is just going to be a weekly. I think for the theme, not just for part of the year, especially, this is going to hit the Virgos where the first probably 6 months of this year has just been literally, you're like the rope. There's just, you're going in different directions. Your energy is not being, you may have had stuff that you wanted to do yourself, stuff you wanted to push forward, but you kind of put it off to the side. You had to, but it was more for a higher purpose. I think actually this is definitely going to be hitting the Virgos that had a lot of self-sacrificing. Some of you guys, this is not just for the first 6 months of 2026 where it was kind of rough. It was actually could have spanned over years. But the thing of it is a lot of you did, you gave a lot of yourself and your time because it was not, it wasn't where you're sitting here thinking about yourself. It was for the better good of other people involved as well. Some of you is actually, I'm seeing prosperity here. Money may have been thin before because actually that's what I'm getting. You had a heart of gold. That's what I'm getting. So this is definitely going to be hitting the Virgos where you have done self-sacrificing. You have given of yourself in many different directions. You have given, I'm not going to say, well, you may have in the past given up stuff. Well, I'm hearing inspiration, stuff that inspires you. I think you're going to be getting back on track with that. And actually it's going to be, I'm seeing dollar signs. Not everything's about money, but this actually will, I was going to say possibly, but this will be leading to more prosperity, not just financial, but this road right here is a road of gold. Okay. It's paved. All right. Some of you will be celebrating because you actually have achieved, you've got an achievement. You may have been receiving a reward of some sort. This is something that you already had a knowing that was going to be happening. And some of you I'm seeing the Fool in my head too, which is the Fool card, which is a brand new beginning, but it's a leap of faith. And I'm seeing the Challenge card in my head as well. Yeah, some of you, this is the King of Diamonds, mastery of business and finances. This definitely, if you guys have been putting off your path to achievement, I mean, you may have been working on it, but not been able to work on as much or not as much as what you had planned on. I'm telling you, this is definitely going to hit you Virgos who have literally, it's the heart of gold. That's what I'm getting. You have had the heart of gold, and it may have actually included financial as well. You were helping other people. It was very selfless. Yep. All right. So this is definitely going to hit some of you. What I'm seeing is I'm seeing, usually I would say it was a crossroads, but the crossroads were in the past. We got business trip, success. I'll take it. And I'll take that as well. It's not a decision. I don't think this is a decision. I think the decision's already made. And I think finally the path is, I'm seeing somebody standing here and they're just taking a deep breath. They can finally catch their own breath and kind of refocus on what they are wanting to pursue. Or yeah, that's it. We've got relaxation, peaceful pursuits, and happy times. We've got up from the depths, releasing difficulty. And some of you, it's letting go of urgency, surrender freedom from time constraints. Something around in your life is basically going to be easing up. Some of you are actually, I'm not seeing the actual cord cutting, but I am seeing that, yeah, the path is clear. That's what I get. You're not sitting at a crossroads. This is not about a decision. Okay. Yep. Endings. Okay. So, yep. Something has come to an end, and I put this in the past. That's what it feels like. So basically, yeah, up from the depths. That's what I get. So mastery of business and finances. I'm seeing finances here. I'm seeing money here. It's talking about business trip and change of values. Actually, I don't necessarily think you have change of values. I think you're actually going to have the opportunity to actually focus on what you value as well. That's actually going to it's going to be very prosperous, not just in it's definitely financial because you have to have the financial to move forward. But this is actually prosperity in life, period, where you're finally producing. Some of you are actually, it's producing results. Yes. Yep. And we've got relaxation here, peaceful pursuits. You guys are entering in, and this is something that you have called in. For some of you, I see that too. That feels correct. Some of you have been calling this in for a while, but it has been more of a constraints. That's what I get. And it's been holding you back for a while. But the thing of it is I see that heart of gold. No matter what, this is going to hit the Virgos that have been going through these hardships. And it has been hardships. And I do see self-sacrificing. And the family has been a big one here, a big, huge one. You have universally been not just heard, recognized. That's what I get. And this is going to be your time. That's it. This is not a selfless reading. And this is not a selfish reading. This is one where your selflessness is actually bringing your prosperity and what you wanted to achieve. The door's open. You're not standing at a crossroads. I don't feel so at all. If you guys are brand new in business or you're repicking up a business, do look for it to be very prosperous. It's picking up. Yep. I'm even seeing peace. You called this peace in, and it's finally coming in. Yep. So we've got success. We've got two success cards right here. We have two financial right here. All right. We've got two ending cards right here. Now, normally with readings, this is just a general reading. So I'm not going to tear exactly what I'm picking up on what it is. It could be all different stuff. Each one of you guys are different. The point of it is we're going to focus on where you're going from here since an ending has happened. And that's what it feels like. Endings and completion of plans, mental disappointments, universal knowledge. Okay. So it could be one or any of those. We've got divorce endings. There's another ending here. All right. Basically, this is literally going to be a chapter of the past where your selflessness is opened up. For some of you, it's reopened up a door. Okay. We've got the Two of Hearts, love affair, union of lovers or friends. Okay. Let's see here. I want to, you know what? I love these cards. I'm seeing this. You know what? I'm just seeing the sun in my head. This is a beautiful reading. Yeah, I'm not, that's not where you're sitting. You're not sitting here pulling up, what went wrong, this and that. This is literally going to hit the Virgos where it was heart of gold. And I don't think you were just giving of just yourself. I think it was actually financially as well. You were just basically, you were beyond balancing the scales for others around you. That's what I get. Yep. Clarity and truth. We have the Ace of Swords. All right. This right here is what I'm going to call bittersweet. You've worked really, really hard to get here. This is your time. That's what it feels like. Clarity and truth. And you're going to be wearing a different crown. And this is a gold crown as well. Yes, I know there's many meanings for the tarot, but this one right here is just saying, yes, clarity and truth. It may have been a double-edged sword. It may have been bittersweet, but this is, and you hear me say brand new beginnings all the time. This is one that universally you have been heard, and karmically you are being paid back for the good that you have done. That's what I'm feeling here. September is going to be like, it's a beacon of light. That's all I'm seeing is light around this reading. This is definitely going to hit home for those Virgos where you have pulled yourself up from the depth. Literally, no matter how tired you were, no matter what was going on in your life, you were self-sacrificing for others. Your doors that you had to kind of, I don't think you closed all of them, but you couldn't walk through those doors to go on the path that you wanted. Well, guess what? It's reopening, and it is movement forward, and it is going to be prosperous. And I am seeing literally dollar signs. I'm going to say from here, up from the depths, it's nothing but up from here. Not saying everything is going to be perfect, but pretty soon you're going to have it to where we've got letting go of urgency, surrender, freedom from time constraints. You're not going to be in such a rush and having to be like that rope and, go in different directions and feeling afraid. Virgo, this is probably one of the best readings I've probably seen for you for a while. And I know you guys have been moving forward, and yeah, it looks to me like your path is going to be clear. Of course, we're going to have ups and downs, but this is good. This is so good. It's not even funny. Expansion. Some of you may be even expanding your family. Virgo, I can't wait until next week because this was a phenomenal reading. It's about time. It's about time for you guys. All right, Virgo, until next week, bye for now.